The topic say capitalistic behavior. Like, this is a serious problem in the black community. It's a serious problem amongst people who's supposed to be decent. There's a big difference when you are being decent and when you capitalizing on people's ignorance or lack of. Right now, everybody not seeing things the same. So you got people looking at life from their own perspective, but not understanding that their perspective might be one from a capitalistic perspective, because a lot of times we just looking to get on top of each other. We often talk about the crab in the barrel effect that we live in, but to up one another is always something that we're trying to do, and that's driven by capitalism. Well, I really wanted to come on here, man, because I don't know if people really seeing what's going on, man. Our kids are being led astray. So much is going on right in front of us, we don't really always understand. Bill Cosby going to jail all of a sudden. Part of rituals. This dude dying, Nipsey Hussle, part of a ritual. Jay-Z opening up at Webster's Hall. It's all part of a ritual. But these are things that have taken place because we're stuck in a world of capitalism. All we want to do is try to see how we can get over. But getting over isn't what we should be trying to do. We should be trying to actually get in touch with. Because as we get in touch with one another, our energies are transferred. And as we have decent energy amongst each other, without somebody who's decent trying to capitalize on somebody who's poor, right? They decent enough to just give it to them because that's the way we are. If we got an abundance, we're supposed to share with one another because that's just the way we were hardwired, opposed to we charging each other for information, right? It's supposed to be the energy that you're supposed to get from being charged up from somebody who has a serious amount of information that you see as valuable to yourself. Once again, I bring up capitalism, y'all, because as our kids are a victim to what's going on and a lot of us not knowing it, we watching the music industry become the pillar of our communities now. What they say go. At one time, it was the movie industry. I'll take you back when you had Lena Horne, Bill Cosby. That's why I said, that's why he had to go to jail. Sidney Poitier, Arabella Fonte. All these people were considered black leaders or black activists, along with your Jesse Jacksons and your Al Sharptons. Well, we come to find out that all these people are puppets for a system that's ran like a machine. It systematically does stuff. So as we start looking at how gay Hollywood was becoming, we embraced our form of music. And our music was a form of a black man expressing himself and, talking about the struggles that we all know exists that other people don't want to acknowledge outside of our experience. But right now, we got a group of our own that's capitalizing on our ignorance. Right? They're getting paid a lot of money, and I'm not talking money, I'm talking credits. They're giving a lot of credit from other people right now. They're giving a lot of accolades from other people right now in order to help facilitate something that we should all be still struggling against. That's our demise. Now, I mention that because when we look at what's really wrong with us, we're being led astray. But who's our leaders? What have they done to prove themselves to us? Have we really seen what they've done? Because even as we have begun to get all of these supposedly conscious leaders, all of them ran a scam. So right now, it's hard to believe that we're not scamming ourselves because we're in this capitalistic mind state. Well, I thought it'd be decent for me to come and bring information to my brothers and sisters, even though they should be able to see it for themselves. Different things that's going on right in front of them, how these rituals playing out, and it's only a matter of time for you have to really display what you about. You know, we watched Jay-Z come out with an album, say 444, and then you watch him perform on April the 26th. Well, everybody know 2 and 6 equal 8. That's 2 4s, and April is the 4th month. So we understand that all of these things correlate with a plan that he had. Anybody that check out this man and his wife, we know that all this Illuminati stuff, it really exists, the powers that, we're not going to get all off into that. But we just watched a man cast a lot on a whole group of people as he made all of his so-called enemies, those in the music industry, come and pay homage to him in front of everybody. We talking Hova, God MC, right? The God of controlling the mind right now, because he's the one that's giving control over the mind, as he's giving this rock nation, and everybody by design got to come through him. Well, this means that the music that we getting is going to be systematically given to us, because he was systematically given to us. Right. When we say he performed at Webster Hall, we got to see how that correlates with this whole Masonic stuff with Prince Hall. And right. Well, he was given his grand mastery. Right. So now he got a whole lot. Right. They gave him a lot because he did what he was supposed to. And he said, I got a lot. He talking about the casting a lot of the body of people that he controlled. Not only in the music industry, but through the music industry. Because this is one of the leading candidates for all of the things that the black family is facing. Now, we can point the finger at ourselves now and talk about how our kids done got out of hand. But really, our kids are just following another person's plan. Because now they about to systematically say they're going to clean them up. But what kind of person will run amok on them own selves? I mean, really, truly act like you really doing something for the people when the whole time you just capitalize. You and all of those people at your Grammy party talking about being winners and how, you have to, seize the moment. Carpe diem. Well, seizing the moment sometime also get you put in the limelight, but the limelight ain't something you should want to be seen in, because the limelight can be overshadowed. Right, we talking a pure light right now. We ain't talking about no manifested energy, nobody who's trying to cross over and become a rapper or anything that this system has to offer. No, we talking about a universal spirit that's talking about justice. How long are we going to continue to let simplicity rule our mindsets and let other people capitalize off the information that we should have in store? This is why I'm decent enough to bring forward that which I have in store. And universally, we see that this man has put on a universal or the uniform code of conduct, because he's a businessman. He's a capitalist. And he's going to promote capitalism to all of our kids and to all of our people through the music. And now we're going to capitalize, and there goes our moral fiber. It no longer exists anymore. These things were planned out. When we say COINTELPRO, these are things that's designed to keep us down. We looking at people thinking that they up on something, but really, they just helping keep you down. Because they done just been, puffed up. We ain't talking about his bitch ass friend either when I say they just been puffed up. Because that's a whole nother angle that they coming at. Because he the sodomite, right? He the one that's going to make sure that them dudes and them women, do a little something else with this woman and do a little something with him, because I heard he like men. It's been proven that he like men. I was always leery of a man that cut his facial hair. It's for a reason that a man is supposed to be recognizable, but we say a man recognized by his action. Well, what kind of man is going to capitalize off his own people? A man that's trying to establish his brand. Yeah? You the rock, huh? Yeah, this your nation, huh? Listen, y'all. Y'all can continue to argue with one another about all of this empty rhetoric, but if you don't have your mind open, if you don't have your senses directing sense into your mind, nothing that you have obtained in your life is valuable. When you display it, it ain't gonna add up, and it ain't gonna be worth shit. So when we say testimony or testimony, hey, you better make sure that you know what you're investing in. For all of these people that love hip-hop and love Jay-Z and love the Masons and love all of this shit that's really just a bunch of bullshit that's leading us amok, running us astray. Because what we being led from is our true selves. Decency is how we reign supreme here. That's a universal law. The world was established in decency. Yeah, out of the chaos came decency. Right. Out of the fight between the sperm cell and the egg came decency. So what we establishing right now is no more than decency. If you're not a decent person, man, believe we're going to shed light on the situation. We pulling the veil off everything and just saying about, bringing it to people who, are in high places or so-called high places. No, we really trying to reach the people that's down low. You ain't got to capitalize off somebody else's ignorance for you to, be successful in this world. But being decent is a requirement. Yeah, we learn that as little boys and girls. You need to be decent in your mannerisms. So, as we look at how we treat each other and the manners in which we come, make sure that you come in correct. One.